from the past few days. There is an intensification on the assault of the character of retired General Chiwenga. Of course, Blessed Geza, before his death, he actually indicated that Themba Mliswa was given money by Emerson Mnangagwa to character assassinate retired General Chiwenga. He gave us the details on how this was done, and following the lead from Blessed Geza, you can tell that Themba Mliswa is on that particular mission. Not only is Themba Mliswa, accounts have been created with the sole purpose of actually going after the character of retired General Chiwenga. The mind-boggling question is, will this prompt a response from retired General Chiwenga, or he will actually remain quiet, as we have seen him over the past few months or a year or so? He has been assaulted and saying absolutely nothing. I'll be detailing how Emerson Mnangagwa has been soiling the character of retired General Chiwenga. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Now, firstly, if you look at the interview that was recently done by Themba Mliswa in one of the YouTube channels in Zimbabwe, Themba Mliswa dedicated much of that time attacking Chiwenga, weaponizing the ex-wife of retired General Chiwenga, that is Mary Mbaiwa, saying Chiwenga has been denying access to Mary Mbaiwa, and this is the very same president, this is the very same personality who wants to be the president. We wonder, is that the right platform to take on retired General Chiwenga? And also, does he know actually the detail of their relationship? I think that is a very, very sensitive area. Remember, retired General Chiwenga almost died also with that particular wife, and all of a sudden that wife had properties in South Africa that Chiwenga was not even aware of. You see, we really need to know what transpired from both sides. Unfortunately, they haven't had the time and the privilege to actually ventilate these issues. But now, this is what the system of Zimbabwe does. When they want to come after you, they will use your previous relationships, if ever there is that loophole, and how you interacted with your wife, like what Themba Mliswa is doing now to retired General Chiwenga. Definitely, this is earmarked at actually pushing retired General Chiwenga to react. Of late, he has not been reacting. He has never even responded to Themba Mliswa. Themba Mliswa said whatever he said. Chiwenga remained mum. Is it a good strategy for Chiwenga also to remain mum? That is also the $1 million question. But also, you know, what I think plays at Chiwenga's mind is also his emotional intelligence. He doesn't act on emotions. Of course, that is eating up on him because he has veins. He's a human being, by the way. He has blood flowing in his veins. Definitely, it is taking a toll on him. But he doesn't have to be seen to be weak, also to be responding emotionally. And at the moment, we are seeing the person that he is fighting. In fact, when we see Themba Mliswa doing this, don't think it's coming from Themba Mliswa. That is why you would not even see. If it was an ordinary person going to a podcast, taking on retired General Chiwenga in a manner Themba Mliswa has been doing, I can tell you the police officers will be hunting you down looking for your residential address. But this particular man is not actually acting, because these are people who are protected by Mnangagwa. These are people who are owned by Mnangagwa. He has the intelligence at his fingertips that the likes of Themba Mliswa are specifically sent by Mnangagwa, and they understand the reason possibly why they are sent by Mnangagwa. He doesn't have to respond at convenient time of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. He has to respond at his own convenient time. And X accounts, in fact, have been created also to attack the current marriage of retired General Chiwenga. I think I was covering that story on the previous live broadcast. They are earmarking at actually attacking even the current marriage of retired General Chiwenga, portraying the current wife of retired General Chiwenga as an individual who is unprofessional, who is using his work and his position to run a parallel intelligence that stands to benefit retired General Chiwenga. This is they are claiming that she is conducting overnight meetings in an attempt to plan to thwart Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Then they claim that that is treasonous and so forth. Now, one gets to ask himself these very, very pertinent questions. If it's treasonous, why then don't the state institutions act on the matter? Why is it Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is choosing to use dodgy X characters to actually, to show you that Mnangagwa is very, very ungrateful? Let's pause back to about 8 years ago. This is the man who helped Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. He was reduced to a non-entity, including his wife. They were running for their dear lives. They didn't know what to do. It is Chiwenga who actually, even Mnangagwa is on record on one of the rallies thanking retired General Chiwenga for saving him from after he claimed he was poisoned. I've heard also another narrative that he was lying. That poisoning was actually staged to so that people would be sympathetic to Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. They say, in fact, there was absolutely nothing like that. It was meant to make him powerful, that he can survive being poisoned by the former president, that is Robert Gabriel Mugabe. Actually, there is something along that line which I actually got. Okay, if he was poisoned, he has actually claimed that it is retired General Chiwenga who saved his life. He was speaking publicly and at one of the rallies of ZANU-PF, saying he owes retired General Chiwenga because he saved his life. Caption this: the very same person who appeared to be grateful is the very same person now who is sending individuals such as Themba Mliswa to trample on. And and look, if Themba Mliswa was genuine, if Themba Mliswa was genuine about Chiwenga's actions in his past and most probably the current marriage and how he handles things, his court cases, why did he have to wait for ZANU-PF factionalism to actually reach this momentum in order for him now to come out and take on retired General Chiwenga? Isn't this convenient enough to tell you that this person is simply sent by Mnangagwa? But also, that depicts some form of desperation, in my view, from Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. The mere fact that he can't unleash his state machinery, such as the police, to actually, because they are making allegations. If they are non-allegations, if they have got evidence of these allegations, why are they not arresting him? If retired General Chiwenga is defying the judicial system of Zimbabwe, why are they not going after him? Why? And Themba Mliswa continues to say he is using his power. Is he the president? What power does he have? Because he's appointed by Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa to be the deputy president. Why does he claim he is using his power? Power to do what? I mean, all this, I'm beginning to see that the previous marriage of Chiwenga was destroyed by Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa. He wants also to destroy this one, and false allegations are actually leveled against the current wife of retired General Chiwenga, because Mnangagwa is known for one thing, that he is a destroyer of people's lives. Definitely, he is desperate to come after retired General Chiwenga. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okanqubo Mhlabane is signing out. Let me love and leave you. We continue to give you great news. Let's meet on the other side of